today, you guys will be using your choice of media to gather research about the process of cell division. You're doing this so that you'll be able to construct the explanation demonstrating the function for mitosis, and you'll know that you're successful at the end of this lesson when you can construct the explanation using 3 forms of media: text, video, and class discussion. So let's go back to our phenomena so we can remember what we're focusing on today. So if you remember, for about a week I've been showing you this video, and it is a time-lapse video of a scar healing. This lesson was done at the end of our mitosis unit. Before we got to this lesson, students learned about mitosis by creating cellular models. We did some online simulations, and at this point, students are now able to summarize the purpose of mitosis and why it's important for living things to go through mitosis. So today we're going to be watching an Amoeba Sisters video, and we're going to annotate the script of the video. So that you're not simply watching the video, I have downloaded the script, what they're saying, and you're going to be listening and watching the video as well as following along with the script, okay? What I want you to do is highlight anything in the script that you see as important. You're going to be highlighting anything that you have questions about and highlighting any vocabulary words. When you have questions, you're going to place them in the outer margin of the script. The video was by the Amoeba Sisters. One is an educator, the other is a graphic designer, and they create a lot of biology-based videos that explain biology concepts in a simple way for kids to understand. The purpose of the video was to give the kids a general overview of mitosis.
Mitosis makes identical cells. That is the goal, identical cells.
The main thing I wanted kids to get from it was the function of mitosis and the importance of mitosis, and how we can take what we know about mitosis and help make the world a better place or apply it to our everyday lives. So here's our first question. Why do we, or why should we, care about mitosis? I'm going to give you about 10 seconds to discuss that with your shoulder partner, and then we're going to share out. You may begin. Kelby.
Me and Rayon said that mitosis helps with cancer research, and it helps figure out how you grow and how your wounds heal.
Now, why do we need to make new cells? Why is it important for our cells to make more cells? Why can't we just keep the old cells? You want to go ahead and share, Kennedy?
Our new cells, we just have a lot of, first we wouldn't be able to, have cuts, repaired first of all. So we just have, a lot of bacteria on us, and it would, be more prone to diseases.
So the purpose of the discussion is to get students' minds focused on what I really need them to know. If I had given them the article and released them to answer the question, I would have gotten a lot of answers about anything. But I wanted them to focus in on the functions of mitosis. So a lot of our questions were around that and why cells needed to be identical. What do you think would happen if I scraped my knee and a toenail cell decided to grow?
Well, you would grow.
Then, you'll have a toenail on your knee instead of it being the same cell. That's why they put it for the body cells to be the same as the ones that you already had before them.
Right. So different cells have different what? Functions and purposes. So we want those cells, those same cells, to replace the cells that we lost. Okay, now is it possible to have too many cells develop, or for mitosis to become uncontrolled? Is that possible? You know what? I want you to discuss that with your group. I'll give you about 10 seconds.
So basically, having too many cells can cause cancer, which is what uncontrolled cell growth is.
I don't think having multiple cells or too many of them would be a problem, because each cell has a function, and maybe having multiple of them will make that function work better.
So we're going to wrap up our class discussion. How can our knowledge of mitosis make the world a better place? Chandler.
Our knowledge of mitosis it can help us find cures for different things like cancer, because uncontrolled cell growth, it causes cancer. So if we know more about mitosis, then we'll know more about cancer.
Now I am putting it all on you. We've used text, we've used some articles, and we've used some videos. Now it's up to you and your group to create an explanation, okay, to the question, why is mitosis important? The students were constructing an explanation of the functions of mitosis. So today they were able to begin the initial stages of constructing their explanation. Tomorrow when they come to class, we're going to critique each other's explanations, and students will get an opportunity to add on and revise their explanations, and eventually they'll be able to create a small paper explaining mitosis.
Without mitosis, humanity most likely wouldn't even exist. Knowing about mitosis can help us bring cures to cancers and help us know more about our bodies. We would be more prone to diseases due to all of the open wounds.
Okay, so what are you going to do next? So this is your claim?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what should you do next?
Like find evidence, right?
Right, because I want you to think about something like this. In the scientific world, whenever we make claims about anything, you have to support it with research, evidence, lab experiments. So I'm putting you in that role. And then you're collaborating, talking to each other, because believe it or not, scientists are not locked in a lab working in isolation. They call each other and they work together. Okay? I wanted to see how well could students articulate what they know to each other, because if you really know a concept, you can teach it to someone else. Are we ready, young scientists? Okay, who wants to be our first group to share their answer to the question and their claim?
Okay, so the question was, why is mitosis important for organisms? And our claim was, mitosis is important for organisms because they need to grow, but it's also good for repairing cell damage. And we got our evidence from the first article that we were given, and it said, when a piece of skin is cut open, skin cells must divide to fill the wound. In order to maintain its barrier functions, such as keeping water out, the skin needs to fill a cut with more skin cells. And then we also got some evidence from the Amoeba Sisters video, and they said, if cells didn't divide, you wouldn't grow. And mitosis is also great for repair damage.
Good job. So at the end of the day, I wanted students to be able to take away that there is an actual function to mitosis. In previous years, mitosis was taught as giving them the steps, and students only learned the steps. We kind of sprinkled in what was the importance of mitosis, but I wanted students to walk away knowing that yes, PMAT is important, but knowing why my body is going through mitosis is the most important, because when they encounter everyday life or when they read that article about cancer, they'll know what's going on.